Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I've made a bonus love reading for you guys, and so keep on watching if you're one of those signs. It could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or you could be cross-watcher as well. You're very welcome. You could turn this around as well, because I'm going to go in these video reads into your person and what's going on for them within this love relationship, and also for you as well. And so it might be vice versa. Switch it up if necessary. And so 3 readings here: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Each one of them's got a deeper dive. And so in the deeper dive, I'm going to go more into guidance for you. Guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in at the moment. And so maybe there's some work that you need to do, or something you need to let go of, some way of moving this forward. Guidance for you in this relationship: what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, possible challenges, how to make it work really well, and also how this might play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of these readings, you'll see a link that pops up there for that. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well, where you can also find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading. And so you will see the links below. You can fast forward to your reading there. Don't forget, while you're watching, to click like on this video, like that down there. If you like this and what you're seeing, if you want me to keep on going with these, because this is a new thing for me, if you want me to do them often, let me know in the comments below, because these could be replacing my deeper dive reads. It just depends on how you guys respond to it and all of that. So please let me know in the comments below if you do want me to keep going with this. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me as well. I do a daily energy update for the collective. I do these, and I do my pick a card love reads, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, where I give mini reads for donations. Would love to see you in there. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing channel down there. You'll see the next show lined up. You can see when it is in your time zone. You can even click on set a reminder to come along there. And so click on your fast forward link down below, and I will see you in your reading. Enjoy. Hello, Cancer. Well, this one's for you. This is your full love tarot reading for your person, the person that you are focused on at the moment, and also you as well. As always, Cancer, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with it. So if you find that this is your story, or could be a story, you might want to get that, because in that I'm going to go into guidance for you. Guidance for you at the moment. Maybe preparing for this union or whatever's going on. Guidance for you at the moment, guidance for you in this relationship as well. You guys together, what do you need to know about them? What do you need to know about yourself? Dynamics, possible challenges, how to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out along with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's get you some general cards out first, Cancer, to find out what's going on in your love union or not union at the moment. Let's see. So Cancer, you've got time to restore. Something needs restoring, huh? Healing here. So maybe a bit of a disruption in this relationship that needs to be sorted out. So that's what you're reading about this time. We've got a paradox here. I just heard that 2 things could be true at the same time. So maybe you've got a differing opinion and a different perspective about an issue, both of you, and they can both be true. There's a paradox going on anyway. So you both might be digging your heels in, Cancer. You might be quite upset about what's gone on, but I feel like your person's got a completely different perspective. Well, let's find out more. Meditate. You got the meditate card out. So there is a need to kind of calm yourself down in a way, or just get clear-minded about it all. Well, let's focus on your person now. What's going on with your person? And then we'll focus on you, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer's person at the moment? Let us know, guys. 5 of Wands. Feel like they're in competition. It doesn't feel like competition for you in love kind of thing, like they think that you're seeing someone else or something like that. It feels more like they feel like they're in competition with you and your family or something like that. Maybe they feel like you haven't fully backed them up in a certain situation, or you're not prioritizing them. It's something like that. They feel like they're in competition for you, for your attention, for your priorities. And the Chariot, they are wanting to move forward, but they feel like conflicted, like they're pulled in 2 directions. Yep, there is something to sort out here. I'm feeling it. in the energies. So Five of Wands, tell us why the Five of Wands is here for Cancer's person. Nine of Emotions. You are the wish fulfillment, Cancer. They do want this. You're going to make the heart happy, but there's just this bit of conflict that needs to be worked through. And I'm just getting difference of opinion. It's a difference of opinion. It's a different perspective. You're both right in your perspectives, of course. But there needs to be some kind of communication is what it feels like to just smooth things over, to be able to communicate to each other your different perspectives and like listening and understanding that. Joy is behind that. You see, they really want to be with you, but they feel like there's competition for your attention. So this is someone that really loves you, really wants to be with you, and that strength of that desire causes them to feel bad when they're not kind of the center of your attention, is what it feels like. So they're pulled in two directions as the Chariot. They do want this victory with you. They want to have this relationship with you. But they feel pulled in two directions. Now, this could have something to do with a past relationship. Yeah, Six of Emotions. I was feeling it. A past relationship that they've been in, that there was some conflict in it, or there was some kind of, they weren't prioritized or something like that. This is about your person's baggage. So their side of things is about their baggage from a previous relationship. Six of Emotions. And Queen of Materials. Someone that was kind of, it could have been an earth sign that they were in a relationship with, but it seems like it was someone that was kind of matter of fact, you know, someone that dug their heels in. And you see her stance there, she's got her hands on her hips. It was someone that dug their heels in. Anyway, you might be aware of that past relationship if you've had the conversations about who you've been with in the past, you know, and it was someone that was quite stubborn, possibly an earth sign. Anyway, they struggled to be a priority, and the efforts that they put into that relationship were lost. And now your person is scared that that kind of thing is going to happen again. I feel that you're coming at it from a more of an emotional standpoint, right? But they are kind of projecting onto you that you're just kind of like the ex, the one that was digging their heels in. That's what it feels like to them anyway, because of that past experience that they've had. So just, I think your guides here are wanting to let you know kind of a little bit more background into what it is that they're going through, so that when you have this conversation, which obviously needs to be had about your different perspectives on whatever's been going on between you two, they can... Well, you'll have more of an understanding of it, you know, you're more likely to be open. There's death that's behind that as well. So it was the end of the relationship. So this is important to them because it was a deal breaker to them last time. So it's really important to them. Let's find out more about where they're at. Okay, so they've pulled back at the moment because they've got the Freedom card. They've pulled back at the moment and, yeah, kind of wanting a break, wanting some space, wanting that path to be cleared. So they wanted to have some freedom from this, to clear the mind. They might have even told you that. But they're feeling very romantic towards you. They're feeling, they do want to be with you. They want to be with you. It just feels like an impasse. It feels like to them they don't want to go down this same route that led to an ending that happened with this previous relationship. They don't want that to happen with you. They must be thinking that your perspective is really similar to this Queen of Materials, this one that dug their heels in, and I really don't feel that it is. We'll find out where you're at anyway shortly. What else about not crystals? Oh, just slipped into a pick a card read. Cancer's person. Honor your feelings and speak your world into being. So they do honor your feelings. They do honor your feelings. But it says speak your world into being, so it feels like they do want to communicate about this, but I'm feeling like they're having trouble communicating about it because of the baggage that it's provoking in them, you know, that wounding that it's provoking in them because of that previous relationship. Now, I'm also getting that you have had a conversation in the past about where you want this relationship to go, and you both were on the same page with that. And that hasn't changed. That speak your world into being, that hasn't changed. That's what they will still want with you. They're just scared that whatever this argument was, or whatever this issue was, is going to be the end of it. They're really scared of that. So they've taken it, it feels like they've backed out of it. I don't know, you're not in communication at the moment or something like that. They've backed away anyway, because they don't want to wreck it, you know, they don't want this to be the end of it. So they're taking a step backward. Okay, what else? They're guarding their heart now. Yeah, so they're kind of scared. Guarding the heart. They're kind of scared, quite a bit scared about this. Trust. They do have a trust and faith in this relationship, though, and in you as well. So it feels like they think they can sort it out with you. They're hoping that anyway, is what I'm feeling. Close more. Ooh. Truth. Okay. Yeah, they might be formulating what it is that they want to say to you at the moment, kind of getting to the bottom of how they're feeling and the truth behind it. So that makes me feel like they're aware of this. They're aware of their triggering somewhat, and they're trying to pick apart what was the past from this other relationship and what is you, and just, you know, trying to make sense of it all. So feeling defensive at the moment. They have high expectations for this relationship, really high expectations for it. But they're feeling defensive at the moment because it feels like it's all falling apart, it feels like, to them, and they don't want it to. Okay. Yeah, quite a quandary for your person here. How's their heart going now? They want to be supportive in this. They want to show you that they care for you. They want to make a genuine effort. Yeah, I just feel like your person is trying to clear the mind and get straight on what is their feelings, their current feeling, the feelings in the current situation, and remove the past stuff from it so that that's not affecting it. That's what it feels like to me. Okay, so let's focus on you now. And so Cancer, or your side of things, what's going on with you right now in your love life? Let's see. Hierophant, well, you want commitment, yeah, and you want to do things by the book as well. So yeah, you might be reacting to what's going on, and you might be bothered about how other people are seeing this as well. If your person's pulled away from you, your friends and your family might be saying maybe they're not right for you if they pull away, you know, pull away from you like that. And so there's an element of judgment around this as well from other people that could be causing you problems. Right now, you're paying attention to them. I feel like this is you. You're paying attention to what it is that they're doing, what it is that they're saying, what maybe looking at the social media and all that kind of thing. It almost feels like you're looking for proof that they are doing the right thing, proof that you've made a good decision in choosing them. Feels like you're kind of cautious. Okay, let's find out why. Why the Hierophant? Queen of Voices. You're not sure whether to cut this one out or not. You're not sure whether this is a deal breaker. So the same. Both of you are feeling the same way. Is this a deal breaker? Is this going to wreck it? I really don't feel like it needs to. Oh, you want to do things by the book, and it's kind of, they're not falling in line with that, your perceived ways of how things should go, and so you're wondering whether that means that this relationship isn't for you. Queen of Voices is about having boundaries, it's about cutting things out, you know. She has the clarity in her mind. But you need to know, Cancer, that you might be thinking this through like this. This is very much coming from the mind, but really it's your emotions that's fueling this kind of thought. Your thought is trying to justify where your emotions are at. You just need to be aware of that. And so you've got integration behind that, and that's what it's about, is your emotions right now, they're driving your thoughts. So you've gone into logical mode, right? And to try and figure this out. And, you know, when someone really hurts us and it's like, well, then we come up with excuses or reasons behind that, our mind tries to justify things and go, well, they're this and they're that. You know, a lot of people will do that, get really hurt, and then seek some kind of a reasoning for it, and so they might come up with they were a narcissist or something like that that just makes sense of it, so that they don't hurt as much. But you need to integrate it back with your feelings again. Get back in touch with your feelings, even if you feel really raw about this. Get back in touch with your feelings. Now you're watching them here, and that might also be your ego as well, trying to catch them out to find a reason to give up on them, kind of thing. I really don't think you want to give up on them, and I don't feel that they want you to give up on this either. Why the Page of Swords? How come you're watching them? Now just be aware, Cancer, that this might be reversed as well. This is kind of a similar card. I'm going to put that back. Awakening and Knight of Voices. It's like you want to catch them in the act. You want to catch them in the act of something to have a good reason. I don't feel like you're going to do that. I think that you've got a real sweet person here. Heart of gold kind of thing. Just a different perspective on this. So, yeah, this is kind of, I don't know why I'm getting from these two cards, trying to catch them in the act of something to give you justification to let go. It feels to your heart like it might be easier if you let this person go, but I feel like this is worth a try to talk about this stuff, because I'm just getting that it's a difference in opinion. It's a difference in perspective, you know? What's behind this? Stripping illusions, yeah. Yeah, so it's like watching them to try and maybe not catch them out is the right thing, but try and have a good reason. How can I put this? It's almost like, oh, well, it's not going to work with them because they've got this thing going on. It's just like putting a solid reason to it like that to give you some kind of justification to let go. And I don't feel like you're going to get that, because your person isn't bad. They've got a lot of good stuff going for them here. Yes, they've got a bit of baggage though, and you know, we all have a bit of baggage, so where are you at the moment, Cancer? Let's see. What's Cancer at the moment? Cancer at the moment. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. Okay, so I'm getting repeating patterns from this. You've experienced similar before, like these cycles. It's like, oh no, this relationship has took a turn for the worse as well. Why can't they just keep on going up and up, beyond the up and up? And cycles are a part of life, you know? Every relationship goes through cycles. It's not just bad relationships that go through cycles. So I'm getting from this that you need to believe in it more, and know that you will. Like, everyone and everything has challenges, gifts and challenges. And yeah, it is a natural part of life, and so it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with this relationship. You see, I'm really feeling like you're grasping at straws to try and find something wrong with this relationship to justify walking away, which feels like it would be easier to your heart at the moment. But the only reason it feels like it'd be easier to your heart at the moment, Cancer, is that this is hurting so much because you love them. And yeah, this is saying take inspired action. You might need to contact them and ask to talk to them about this once you get some clarity on all of this. But we'll see in the deeper dive about your guidance for what you should do right now. Feeling flirty. You're feeling like moving on. You're feeling like it would be so much easier if you just cut loose and find someone else. You might be feeling like that, feeling like flirting with someone else just to kind of move on. You know, it's an artificial kind of moving on because the pain will still be there, but you might be feeling a bit frisky at the moment. Chemistry. Oh, is it about your person? You've got a lot of chemistry with them. You want to get back to that chemistry that you've got together. I wonder how long you guys have been in this conflict. Let me know in the comments below. It might be a long time. Maybe not. You'll all be on different timelines as well. Anyway, let's find out more about where you're at. So you're feeling flirty, feeling this chemistry. It might just be that your libido's up there at the moment. Cycles and all of that, you know. Rules. You got some rules for them. See, I was getting that from the Hierophant card, that wanting to do things by the book, and if they don't do it in the way that you by your book, by what you think is right, then, or how it should be, then you're thinking there's something wrong with that. But it's just different perspectives. Like your book is different than their book, kind of thing. You know, I really think that this person could be your dream come true. Like, I get why that card has come out, because you feel like if they just came and apologized to you and fell in line with what your idea is, what your rules are, then that's your dream come true kind of thing. But I don't feel like your person can do that, because I don't feel like they've got anything to apologize for. I think this needs to be a back and forth, kind of trying to understand each other and each other's perspectives. Maybe in the deeper dive, this will get more clear about how to resolve this. We'll see. And where's your heart at the moment? Oh, you love them. See, you do. You love them. So don't give up on this one. You do love them. Worth pursuing this one, Cancer. So if that sounds like it is your story, or could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for the guidance on this. So guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. It's quite important, isn't it, at the moment in this situation, if this is your situation. And guidance for you in this relationship as well, what you need to know about them, yourself, dynamics, possible challenges, all of that, how to make it work really well. And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you are interested in that, I'm going to pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. Type your email address in very carefully, otherwise you're not going to receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check those places. In that email, you will see a link to Cancer. What are the other signs? I've got to learn them now because I'm doing this. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. There you go. And so click on Cancer, and you can download that straight away on a device that can open PDFs, of course. In that PDF, you will see a picture of a video, amongst other things. When you click on that picture of a video, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. And so there you go. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Don't forget to click like on this video if you like this new format that I'm doing, with all your water signs all together, like a pick a card read, but not. Let me know, because I might continue it if you're all into it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. I do a daily energy update for the collective. I do either 3 pick a card reads or these a week. I'm not sure which way around I'm going to do it. I'm just trying this out at the moment to see if they're popular, and if they are, then I'll probably do 2 of these a week, so you'll get one of these every other week for your sign. Or I might do 2 pick a card reads and just 1 of these a week, in which case you'll get 1 a month. I'll just see how it goes. If you're really enjoying them, please let me know, because I'm kind of deciding what I'm going to put out on my channel. Let me know. I also go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show, where I give mini reads for donations. Would love to see you in there. If you're interested in come along to that, click on the Be Healing thing down there. You'll see the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel. You can click on set a reminder on that show and come along live. Would love to see you in there. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. Scorpios. This is your reading. So let's do a full love tarot reading for you, Scorpios. It's going to be about some general cards, first of all, and then about your person and all about you as well, to get the different perspectives on where you're at and what you're going through at the moment. Now, as usual, Scorpios, there's going to be a deeper dive to this as well, an extended reading that goes with it. So if you find that this is your story or could be a story, you might want to get that, because in that I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, Scorpio. And also guidance for you in this relationship, you guys together. What are the dynamics there? What are the challenges there? How can you make it work really well? and also how this might all play out along with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get into it, Scorpio. Some general cards first. Be still a while. Bit of a pause, Scorpio, in this union. A bit of a pause. It doesn't feel like it's ended. It might be an ambiguous pause, so you might not know what's going on, but a pause nonetheless, waiting on something. Scorpio's waiting, or keeping someone waiting. It's got something to do with community. Could be waiting on something happening in the community, and mystery. So there's something going on with other people that is causing you not to be able to move forward right now. So there's a bit of a pause. So we could be talking about relationships with other people causing problems, or a pause because of the family or the extended community and what people will think about it. It could be that you're rebounding or something like that. Your person's rebounding, Scorpio. I've just come out of a relationship or something like that, and you feel like you should be taking more time. This could be, what else? Could be a location thing as well. Strength. But you've both got this strength, this passion, stay afloat. It feels like both of you could be uneasy about this pause, be feeling a little bit insecure about it. But with that saying, stay afloat and feel steady and calm, it feels like you both need to kind of manage yourself through this pause and stay positive about this relationship while there is this pause. It feels to me like you both know about what this pause is about, but let's see anyway in the cards. So, Scorpio, let's focus on your person first. What is Scorpio's person? That person that Scorpio's got their eye on? What are they going through right now? Ten of Swords, going through a painful ending at the moment. Very difficult for them. Or the end of some pain. Just need to get this fan going because it's a little bit warm. Okay, Ten of Swords, going through some pain at the moment, or ending that pain. Changes, maybe that's what you're needing to be waiting on, Scorpio. The Empress. Okay, so they could be building something, they could be giving birth to something new. It could be that they're prioritizing something else, a business or something like that. But this is someone that has got a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-respect and all of that. They think highly of themselves. They feel good about themselves, this person. But they've got some ending to some pain going on there. It feels to me, Scorpio, like you might both have a lot going on in your lives, a lot of responsibilities, be quite busy people. Take that as it resonates though. Ten of Swords. Tell us why the Ten of Swords is here for Scorpio's person. What's going on here? Going through some kind of a painful ending now, or some kind of a change in their life, which is maybe feeling unstable. I don't know. The Seven of Materials. So yeah, they're having to sort out their environment because of it. So there's been a big change in their life. Maybe a move or change in jobs or business or something like that. I was feeling they could have something starting up here, like a business starting up. So there could be a lot going on, and maybe not the best timing to focus on the start of a relationship or to move the relationship forward. So they've got a lot going on here with the Seven of Materials, a lot of stuff going on. It's leading to better times though, because the Ten of Swords is the completion of, doesn't have to be painful times, but it often is just unsettled times. So they're feeling that whatever they're moving into now, they're going to feel more settled with it. And it's more truthful as well. More truthful. Have you guys kind of been having a relationship on the quiet? Because that would make a lot of sense with this mystery in the community. You've not come out to the community yet. You're not ready to do that for some reason. And like I said, it could be like an ending, your person going through an ending, and it could be seen as an unhealthy kind of a rebound kind of a situation from one relationship to another, to the extended family or community there. Anyway, Empress, they've got a lot going on. building something at the moment, giving birth to something new at the moment. It could be about pregnancy, but I'm not feeling that. Nine of Voices, and it's taken a lot of their mental energy, perhaps giving them sleepless nights and all of this. Yeah. Now, it could be about this relationship as well, is causing them sleepless nights, because the Empress can be that wife, mother kind of a figure. And we might be talking about wanting to start this relationship, and that could be causing anxiety and sleepless nights. But I don't know, I think for the most of you, your person has got something going on, something that they're starting, something that's ending. And of course, there'll be an ending before a start of something, and they've got a lot on the plate at the moment with the Seven of Materials. What's behind this? The Empress and the Nine of Voices. Duality. Kind of two things going on at the moment, foot in two things at the moment. That possibly could be two relationships. They could have started something with you when they were not fully out of another relationship, but just take that as it resonates. For some of you, I am picking up it's more of a work thing or a business kind of a thing, and just a lot going on at the moment. Sale of a house or something like that. It's just a lot going on right now with your person, and that could be why the pause. The pause in the proceedings for you guys. Okay. They're kind of fighting in themselves here as well about you. And so I do feel like this part of it is the anxiety is about the relationship with you because of this. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So I think both of you are in this place, well, I'm definitely in this place of, I need to be seen to be doing the right thing by the community, and instead of doing what's in my heart, what I want to do, instead of being in a relationship with Scorpio, I'm doing what I think I should do, what other people will perceive as the right thing, because I feel guilty, and that's what's going on. They feel guilty, so they feel guilty about something, perhaps that's ended, or starting things with you maybe too soon or something like that, and yeah, and it's not too soon, and they didn't do the wrong thing, but they still feel guilty about it, and it's because of some external kind of perception, so what they're imagining other people are going to think about this. Now, for some of you, the roles are going to be reversed here. This is you, and the next bit is going to be your person as well, so just take it as it resonates. Sometimes readings can come out like that, and if you're cross-watching as well, it can be the opposite. So they're attending to the details, busy with something at the moment, and it could be a distraction, in fact. It could be a distraction because if they say, think it's a bit too soon to be getting into a relationship now because they're just out of another relationship or something like that, they could be distracting themselves, focusing on something else, some business kind of thing, and appearing to be busy with that to give them something to focus on instead of focusing on you, because they've got this Nine of Voices, which is anxiety, it's sleepless nights. They think about you a lot, this person. They do. They think about you a lot. So they're attending to little details, getting busy. It might appear like they're ignoring you. They're not ignoring you. They're thinking about you a lot. There's that spark between you. You guys, you're on fire for each other. You really want each other. Now, for some of you, you haven't talked about this. It's not out in the open. You know, I was picking up that some of you might have been having a relationship with this person without the community knowing. Some of you might have been developing feelings for each other without telling each other. And so there's something going on. There's that spark between you, but you've not. Yeah, I'm getting that's a big possibility that you've not communicated that to each other. Codependency regrets. Someone's got regrets. Could have been in a codependent relationship, looking after someone, that kind of thing, and the regret. So your person could have been codependent. They could have been, say, in a relationship with someone that was always having to help, always having to sort out. Maybe someone, an alcoholic or an addict, doesn't have to be that. It could just be someone that's not in their power and they're just helping, and the regret that they got into that. So a very needy kind of a person. But they got a spark with you. It feels like your relationship isn't going to be that. So regretting some kind of decisions in the past due to codependency. They might not be wanting to get into a codependent relationship with you as well. They might be wary of that. And the reason that I say that is they're coming out as the Empress here. So, yeah, very much in their power. And they might have learned that through being in codependent relationships anyway. Anyway, they're feeling lucky, but withdrawn at the moment from you. Lucky to know you. Lucky to be connected with you in this relationship that's on a pause, but still very much a relationship simmering on the under the surface. You guys are together in the 5D is what I'm trying to say. You guys are together, whether you're trying to keep it from each other and trying to keep it from the community. You guys are together energetically, and you both know it. And this is a lucky connection. You're feeling lucky punk. Where's the heart at? Scorpio, where's your person's heart at right now? What's going on in the heart? Woo! Ask for help. They're wanting to pull you in. They're thinking of ways to pull you in, to get you talking and all of that, Scorpio. So they're thinking of asking for your help. It's to draw you in. And express love through gifts. We've got a gift for you. They want to give you a gift. Yeah, they're trying to find ways to bring you in to get this relationship going. And so a part of them wants to hold back, and they feel guilty and feels like it's not time yet. But a part of them just wants to go for it, make excuses to bring you in, ask you for help, that kind of thing, just to get you in the same space as them and give you a gift. They've got a gift for you already, is what I'm hearing. Well, Scorpio, so where are you at the moment, Scorpio? Where's Scorpio at? In the love life, Scorpio's stance on all of this, where are you at? Queen of Pentacles. So you're sitting pretty, you're very steady, you've got your pentacles, you're happy, stable. Okay. So they've got a lot of change going on. You haven't, you've got stability. Queen of Swords, though, very in your mind, very clear about this, boundaries and all of that. So you might be like, okay, you're in a bit of a mess and I want to have a relationship with you, but I've got this steadiness in my life, and you don't come at me with all of that garbage going on. Sort that out first and then come to me is what it feels like your stance is on all of this. So you could be holding back and pausing this connection for them to sort themselves out a little bit more and have some more stability in their life. That would make a lot of sense. Queen of Pentacles, because here you are super stable. Queen of Pentacles. You got a lot to give, but right now your heart is closed down. Six of Materials says you got a lot to give. You want a reciprocal relationship, right? You want them to come in when they've got something to give. So right now your heart's shut down. So it's like you want to open up to them. You are in relationship simmering under the surface, but you're not admitting to it because your heart's closed down. You want to open your heart to them because they've got to be ready and they've got to be reciprocal, because you're sitting really pretty here with your money, with your stability, and you're ready. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is that I've got stability. I've got my shit together. I know I won't let just anyone into my life. You've got to be that too. And they're coming at you with all of this instability. That's not a match, right? So they've got to sort that out so that they can be reciprocal. Because you don't want someone coming into your life, right, and disrupting your life, do you? So it appears that that's where you're right. You've got strong boundaries about that. What's behind this? You're grounded. And masculine energy. Okay, so you're very much in your masculine energy with this and grounded. So you're certain about that. You're right about it. It feels very right to me as well. Your stance on that. It's like, yeah, don't come in with all this disruption. Don't entice me in with these things. So your kind of boundaries here, boundaries go in. Sort your stuff out and then come to me properly, right? Let me know in the comments below if I've got it right. If I'm picking this energy right for your stance on these things. So Queen of Swords, you got the boundaries, the strong boundaries. Come at me right or not at all. I'm sure you both love each other here. It just feels like you're already in a relationship, but it's not consummated yet kind of thing, you know? Ace of Voices. You do want this. Right, you really want it, and okay, so that's why, you see, Ace of Voices, you want this done, and you want it to be truthful, and you want it to be right, and so, yes, you want them to hold back, You want to hold this back, have strong boundaries so that this can be right, because I think you really believe in this relationship, because you can have really something good with them. So what's behind this? So you're in it for the long term, Scorpio, is what it feels like. Yeah, a new day. So you can have this fresh start, this big start with them, this new, that's true to you both. You need to do it in the right way, and they need to do it in the right way. So good on you for holding them back at the moment, because they want to entice you in here. Scorpio, tell us more about Scorpio and where Scorpio is at. Maybe in your feelings, Scorpio? What's going on in your feelings here? Because that's all very matter of fact. It's not, alright, it's just kind of Scorpio. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, Scorpio, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So stop focusing on the negative, thinking that they're never going to do this, and start focusing on the positive, Scorpio. Create your reality by focusing on the positive. So don't be so adamant about all of this boundaries and all of that. That's focusing on the past, right? How about focusing on them releasing all of that stuff and coming to you? That'll be easier energy. You love them. Know that you are loved. You're loved by them as well. You both love each other. And focus on the positive. There you go. That's what I was just saying. That's what you need to do. You need to focus on the positive. Of course, we're getting more guidance out for you, Scorpio, in that deeper dive read if you're interested in that. But do focus on the positive. I was feeling it very strongly. That's what you need to do now. It's good for you to have drawn these boundaries up and seen it really clearly. But don't focus on that. Don't keep on focusing on that stuff. You've drawn that boundary up. Cool. You're sticking with that boundary, but you don't need to keep on thinking on those things, because you're going to keep on recreating that energy. You give someone a boundary and then hope that they get over it, right? That's where you need to be at right now, thinking positively like that. And have faith and trust in them. Scorpio. Balance and maturity. Nice. So, very mature approach that you're taking, Scorpio. Good on you for doing that. And balance, very balanced as well. And you might need to focus on a bit more balance here. Add your heart into it, because this frosty heart here, you've got two very strong boundary cards here with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Emotions. And the Five of Emotions is kind of saying, you keep your heart frozen up like that and not defrosting it, then they can never come in. You need to defrost your heart now. Scorpio, open up. What else with Scorpio? Trap. Feel trapped. You feel like it's not your move to make, it's their move to make. You feel trapped. Well, you're not exactly trapped, because you can open your heart up. You can change your perspective and feel positive about this person and imagine them doing the right thing and trusting them doing that. You're not really trapped. You can focus on other things once you've got your frame of mind very positive about your person. You could. You're not trapped to be thinking about this and thinking, this is never going to happen, they're not doing it, that kind of stuff. If that's what's going on with you, Scorpio. Self-worth. You could be focusing on your self-worth as well. Increasing your self-worth. Coming up good here as the Queen of Pentacles, but focus on your self-worth more, making more for yourself, that kind of thing. Really prioritizing yourself, self-love, all that kind of stuff. That will really serve you well at the moment, especially if you find that positive focus, open-hearted focus to your person. Before you do that, where's your heart at? Choose love. So you want to choose this love. You do. You want to be in this relationship. You're choosing this love. This is the one that you choose. Appreciate this moment, Scorpio. So this is actually good for the relationship. And it feels like it's because of this maturity. It's a mature approach, a slow approach kind of thing, doing the right thing. It's good. And this might be the first time that you've taken this very mature approach, and you know that there's a right way of doing this. But here you go, be willing to express love. You need to be willing to open your heart and express love to them. So even though you've got these boundaries, doesn't mean you need to be cold to them, You don't need to kind of punish them by not being warm and loving to them to try and get them to do it. Just presume that they're going to do it because they love you. And be willing to express your love to them. You need to let them know that you love them, Scorpio. There you go. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, Scorpio. You might want to get that deeper dive. For more information about all of this, that extended reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship as well. You guys together, what do you need to know about those dynamics and the challenges that will come up? How to make it work really well. How might this all play out? And possible timelines for that. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. Type your email address in very carefully because you're not going to receive it if you get it wrong. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. So check in those places for that email. In that email, you will see a link to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Check the signs there. And so, of course, click on Scorpio and on a device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, you will see a picture of a video, amongst other things. Now, when you click on the picture of the video, if it doesn't take you to a video right away, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. If you like this new style that I'm doing, if you want me to carry on doing this, let me know by clicking that thumbs up button below and also leaving me a comment. Do you want me to do this more often? I'm kind of undecided at the moment. I'm giving this a go, seeing what it's like, replacing the deeper dives with these perhaps once a week, perhaps twice a week. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. But if you do like it, let me know and then I'll continue doing it. And if you don't, then let me know too. And I won't. So click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update. I do pick a card reads, love reads as well. And I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which you can find on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there. I do mini reads in there for donations, so I'd love to see you in there. See when it is, the next show, and click on set a reminder on that show. You can come along live. So there you go, Scorpio. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. Pisces, this is your bonus love reading. Let's do it. Full tarot reading for you guys. I'm going to focus on, first of all, general cards about your union or lack thereof, and then on your person, what they're going through at the moment, their love story, and then on you and your love story. As usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, so an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that this is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. In that deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, whether there's something to let go of, to heal, some action to take, whatever it is. Guidance for you now, guidance for you in this relationship as well, the dynamics, what you need to know about yourself and them together, and possible challenges, how to make it work really well. I am going to go into how this might all play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into it. Pisces, what is going on with you guys? Got past life connection here, so a very strong connection. Feel like you know this person. You've known this person before. Instant recognition, very strong feelings for them, that kind of thing. You've had past lives with this person. Inner knowing about that is what I'm hearing. Tell us more for Pisces. Make you feel vulnerable. They challenge you. Night magic as well. So there could be a lot of nighttime activity going on between you as well. But they make you feel vulnerable. I wonder why that is. It could be quite challenging to you, Pisces. I'll call you Scorpio then. Could be quite challenging to you, Pisces. And make you feel vulnerable. Yeah. Someone that kind of wants better for you, but it makes you feel vulnerable. Maybe you might feel like you're being judged by them when, yeah. Prudence, don't be lured by the siren's song. So you've got very strong attraction to this person, Pisces. And just be careful, because with that, they're making you feel vulnerable there. It could be that they think that they know what's best for you kind of thing. And it feels like judgment, because it is judgment when people are doing that, you know. That could be what's making you feel vulnerable. I would look into that, what's making you feel vulnerable around them, and have prudence there. You need to be careful with this one. They've got a strong energy, Pisces. I can feel it. Well, let's get into it. Your person. I do feel a strong energy coming from them. Pisces person. Pisces person. The person of Pisces, Eight of Pentacles. They could be very successful in the work and peering over the shoulder, quite me and my stuff kind of wary. They could work by themselves. This could be a self-made millionaire or something like that. But there's this peering over the shoulder, as in they could have had some troubles in the past with the work and stuff like that that's caused them to want to work by themselves and to kind of keep the pentacles close, sort of thing. So they might not be so much of a team player in the work because of past troubles. I don't know how that's coming out for the love reading, but we'll see. Judgment. You could be scared. It could cause you to fear this person. If you've noticed that, you might think that they're not a team player in relationship to. Judgment. Discerning, making good decisions, a good decision maker. Let's find out. Eight of Pentacles, what is behind this other energy? It's like, who's noticing? They could keep it quiet. Keep it a secret. Their success, they keep it a secret. They feel the burden of that. Like, they don't want, your person could be a millionaire or something. Or could just be very successful, but they downplay it. They're wary about other people knowing about that. It could make them feel vulnerable, right? Makes them feel vulnerable, so they keep it a secret. Might have kept it a secret from you as well. It does make them happy. It's not that they are pushing it away or anything, but there's kind of a burden of responsibility about it, or just some reason or another that they want to keep it secret. So they keep things to themselves, this person, especially around their success. So it could be quite a shock to you when you find out that they're really successful. I feel burdened by it, though, almost like they've got a social responsibility if everyone knows that if everyone knows that they're successful, how successful they are, they feel like they've got a social responsibility there. Just kind of do, right? But they could have been, say, in codependent patterns before and been overly helping people, and now they're focused on themselves, very successful in that, and they could be very wary of this guilt that they feel that they should be sharing it with everyone, kind of thing. That could be the burden now. So they keep it a secret anyway. Ancient wisdom. Oh, they've learned to. Yeah, they've learned to do that. Wow. Yeah, they've learned to not talk about money, not talk about their success, that kind of thing. Keep it to themselves. Very discerning person, this one. They seem to have learned a lot in their lives, Pisces. That could be why they make you feel vulnerable as well, is because they do have a lot of wisdom, this person. Judgment. Or about competition. Right, so yeah, they're discerning about competition. They make good choices, this person. Getting like a business mind. There's not a lot of love in this going on at the moment. This is hardly about you at all. This could just be someone that you've just met, Pisces. It could be someone that you don't know that much about, because this reading seems to want to tell you about this person mundane kind of things, rather than the feelings and stuff like that about you, just so that you get a bit bigger picture and so you can make a decision about this person as well. So they're very aware of competition and they make good decisions based on that. And so this is someone who, they do feel like a social responsible kind of person. They could have been very generous before, to the detriment. They could have learned that they need to keep things to themselves now, got a lot of wisdom about that, very wary about competition, not wanting to get into competitive situations with that. That could be another reason that they hold things back, because they don't like it, the competitive nature of other people if they know about the success. Don't want people to compete with them. It's not about that to them. And so, yeah, your person's got some wisdom here. They make good choices for themselves because they've learned the hard way, is what it feels like. If you wanted to know all about your person, this reading is telling you about them and how they tick, kind of thing, and the wisdom that they've got. It could be a kind of a quiet kind of a wisdom here. Teaching. Oh, there could be a teacher as well because of it. helping people. Feminine energy, very like receiving kind of an energy. So this could have been someone that was very much in their masculine energy, whether they're a man or a woman, very much in their masculine energy previously in life, and now they're more in their feminine energy, more receiving kind of thing. Open, teaching, helping people, but maybe in a more empowered way now, because it feels like they're very wary of doing it in a disempowered way, of being overly generous. Tell us more about them. Perhaps how they're feeling about Pisces would be nice. Okay. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. There is that vulnerability again. Do they criticize you? Do they give you advice and it feels like criticism to you, Pisces? It could be that. So this person was probably got some really wise things to say, but it could appear to you like criticism, like they're telling you that you're not getting it right or something like that. So you could be defensive around this person because of that. Yeah, they could appear critical to people because they've got a solid wisdom about what choice is best for people and what choice isn't, because of what they've been through themselves. So they could be kind of coming across as a teacher to you as well, which isn't ideal in relationships, really. You don't want them to be their student, right? I mean, it's kind of nice to be around someone that's wise, but not if they're trying to teach you at the moment. Not if they're making everything a teaching moment and telling you what to do. So, yes, you might have felt that from them, and it could be making you feel vulnerable, Pisces, and maybe that's why you guys want to explain the person here. So it is a wise place that they're coming from, but within romantic relationships, it's not exactly conducive to good romantic relationships. They're proud of themselves. They're proud of how far they've come. So that this person could have come from nothing and really built up the success. Self-made. That's what I was getting. Self-made. So against all odds, your person has done this. This is a big part of who they are. It's something that you can really love them for. If you really love that kind of thing, you know? I'm just wondering why there's no feeling going on here. Pisces. I've got a lot of Pisces people in my life. You're very open in feelings, and you've chosen someone here that, well, none of the cards that are coming are about feelings anyway. Maybe looking for someone to balance you up, someone that's less in their feelings, so that you can be that watery one, Pisces. See, usually I would say the tables can be reversed here. That could be you and this could be them, but that's not Piscean energy. I don't feel that's Piscean energy, but if it is, I mean, if that is you, then of course turn it around. Fear just dropped out there. Anything else for Pisces person? They're scared. They're still scared. Okay. So as confident as this person appears, they are still scared, perhaps about the romantic relationship. So they, not really sure. Maybe they're not so wise about romantic relationships yet, Pisces. All the wisdom is about other things in life. They're spying on you. They're watching you on social media. They're paying a lot of attention. It's because of fear. So they're not moving forward with you because they're scared to. Let me know in the comments below. They've got old wounds. Yeah, old wounds. I feel like your person has had a very difficult life, and perhaps in many different respects, with the family, in relationships, in the work and all of that, and they've built themselves up, and it feels like maybe they've been doing a lot of work on themselves, and perhaps in relationships too, doing a lot of work, but it feels to me like they've still got some old wounds there about relationships, and this could be an amazing relationship, to have a relationship with this person, because when they apply these same efforts to their love life, this person learns and they get wisdom from it. And so it could be an amazing person to have a relationship with. Deep down, they're really romantic. So this is the first feeling card, apart from fear and stuff. This could be a very positive relationship because they're deep down, they're really romantic. But it feels to me like they've pulled back from romantic relationships to work on themselves in other areas. And now they kind of need softening up. And who better to do that than Pisces? You softie? Pisces? I've got 2 Pisces children, and I've got a lot of Pisces friends. Love Pisces. You darlings. Beautiful people. The most generous, kind-hearted people out there. Pisces. Love you. Where's their heart at? Yeah, good question. Where's their heart at right now? What's in their heart? Back to what you love. Reevaluating their desires. Okay. So your person, they have found success and wisdom and all of that. They're reevaluating their desires. Maybe it's time for love now. Maybe it's time for me to focus on love. And who better to do that with than Pisces? Pisces, where are you at with all of this? Where's Pisces at with all of this then? In the heart, in the love life. You're happy. You're very happy. Your inner child is delighting. Found the one here. Balances you up nicely, huh? Yeah, you could be really resonating with the wisdom of them, right? You could be really impressed with them because you guys are so generous. Open-hearted. Can really love that about them. Ace of Pentacles, really feeling like this is the go. This is the big one. This is the relationship that could lead to something really good. Awesome. Well, I've got the sun here. That's the inner child being happy. Oh. Well, that's sweet. After heartbreak. So you've been heartbroken, Pisces, but your inner child is happy, and you kind of want to defend that too. So defending that happiness, you want this. You want to defend it. You want to work on it. You want to hold it dear. You want this to move forward with them because they make you really happy. And so, yeah, there's an element of wanting to protect that, after heartbreak. So after maybe being disappointed by a lot of people, you see a lot of promise with this person. You can have a really good relationship with this person. You want to protect that, and you want to kind of nurture this relationship. That's great. And it feels like that's an ideal way to approach this person as well, because I feel like this person needs nurturing. They feel vulnerable, right? You're both feeling vulnerable. But this person, yeah, they need nurturing. Self-love is behind that. So you've been doing the self-love thing. Good on you, Pisces. And you know that this is worth going down that path. I don't know what word I was searching for then. It's hard to find words when Mercury's in retrograde. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles, you think this is the one. You think you could have like a lot with this person, perhaps getting married to them and all of that, a long-term relationship. Ace of Pentacles is something really big, the start of something really big. Oh, Knight of Materials, you're going to have to take it slowly. You're ready to take it slowly. That's okay, yeah, because you both, well, they're not coming up as ready yet, right? But the Three of Emotions, you might have someone else in your heart as well. I am getting a third party kind of a thing from this, and I'm getting it about you. Someone that you've not fully let go of yet. To take this slowly. You've got someone else in your heart as well. It feels like early days in this relationship to me. Let me know in the comments below. How long have you known this person for? It's like you're kind of getting to know each other. What's behind that is creativity. 3 of Cups again. Creativity behind that. So you could really build something with this person. It could be really big. But what if your heart? What if your heart is yearning for someone else in the past, Pisces? I feel like you need to take this thing slowly because you've got someone else in your heart too. This person's entering your heart right now, aren't they? You're intrigued by them. You could have something really big with them. But your heart is like, maybe that person that broke your heart, maybe you're not quite over that yet. does kind of feel like you're both not quite ready for this relationship, you know? But it does feel like you can kind of help each other get there. You Pisces, power. You instinctively know what's right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Pisces that I know aren't very good at saying no. Do you know that? Do you know that you're allowed to say no at any time? So you can go down this path with this person, and if at some point you realize, now this person isn't for me, you can say no. Yeah. Pisces can tend to struggle with boundaries, and so just know that you've got the power to say no at any time. So if you're trying to figure this relationship out, whether to get into it or not beforehand, because you know that once you're in it, you'll never be able to say no to them, you might want to change that approach. You can say no at any point. You can do it. Practice now. No. Say no. Say no to me right now. Say no to the screen, Pisces. You can do it. Step into your power. Right. So this relationship for you is going to get you more in your fire, you know? Step into your power. Whether it turns out that this relationship, you need to say no to them at some point, or whether they help you to really stand in your power and become powerful alongside of them. Either way, you get more powerful with this person. So it does feel like this is a go, this relationship. It's going to be really good for you no matter what, whether it's a lesson relationship or whether it's a really one that's, you know, here for the long term. It's well worth pursuing this one because you're going to be more powerful as a result of it. You've got someone here that's learned a lot in their lives, right? And I feel like they could really help you. Family, they could feel like family. Of course, you've got a past life relationship with this person, so they're going to feel like family. You're going to feel very familiar to them. They're going to feel very familiar to you when you meet. That kind of going past each other on the street kind of thing. They shine out and you're like, that person's important to my life, that kind of thing. They could show you how to self-love and you can show them how to self-love, and maybe you've been doing the self-love thing with Pisces and you're ready to take that into a relationship now. I mean, you're probably scared that you're going to get heartbroken again. Go all in with your heart, right? And your emotions, Pisces. But you know how to love yourself. Wow. Okay. But Pisces, you're self-conscious. And so there's an element here that, is this person too good for me? This Ace of Pentacles, it could be the success and stuff like that. It might make you feel a bit vulnerable, like self-conscious, like, why do they want to be with me kind of stuff. A fear of inadequacy because you've made bad choices in the past and it's led to you breaking your heart. So you're wondering if this is the right decision at all. So you're really worried about choosing this person and about it being the right person or not. You want to kind of preempt that. But I'm getting very strongly, just get into this relationship because it would be a good one for you. Even if it's a lesson relationship, even if it's short-lived, you're going to learn a lot from this person and from this relationship. So do it anyway. Maybe have a more temporary, and this card suggests that too, have more of a temporary outlook on this relationship. Just be in it as long as you're in it and keep on reevaluating that, because you can say no at any point. You can back out of it at any point. Pisces, embrace your emotions, as if you guys need to be told that. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So you got feelings for this person? Have you? Well, explore them. I would explore them, Pisces, if I were you. I would go for this one if I were you. I would. But it's totally up to you. Anyway, let's get you some advice on that. So if it sounds like that is your story or could be your story, Pisces, you might want to get that deeper dive, the extended reading. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you at the moment right now for what it is that you're going through. This decision about this person is what it feels like to me. Let's help you out with that. Guidance for you in this relationship. So what do you need to know about you guys together, the dynamics there, the challenges there, how to make it work really well? What do you need to know about the relationship? How might this all play out with possible timelines? If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. Get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So type that in very carefully. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Click on Pisces, of course, on a device where you can open PDFs. Now, in that PDF, you will see, amongst other things, a picture of a video. When you click on the picture of a video, if it doesn't take you to a video right away, please try it on a different device and it will do. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Let me know what you think of this new format. Do you like it? Click like. Let me know in the comments below. Or would you rather I just do the pick a card reads? Let me know. I want to hear from you guys. This is kind of a new thing that I'm trying out here. And if you guys dig it, then let me know and I'll carry on doing it. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update for the collective. I do pick a card reads and these, perhaps carrying on these. We'll see how it goes. And I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads for donations. If you want to come along to that, click on my Be Healing channel down there. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. You'll see the next show laying in wait on my channel, and you can see when it is a new time zone. You can even click on set a reminder to come along live there. I would love to see you in there. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this, Pisces. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly.